I'm going to do this as a video because it's too long to text. And it's kind of funny, but it's kind of not. But I've had another bout of depression the last couple of days, so I've been kind of like not really concentrated. I lose focus, my memory goes, and when depression, my anxiety hits, it just takes over. It just absolutely takes over. And those of you who know. So the funny side of it is I fed the cats on Sunday evening, and I got a new box out, and in the box is 12 sachets of food. So they get a sachet each, and they get a little sprinkle of treats on top. And so on Sunday they got the opened the new box. They had their dinner, and then when I get them in at night, that's how I get them in. I call them in, they have the dinner, they have the treats, and everything, and then the door gets closed, and they're in for the night, because there's a lot of bully cats that are out there, and we've always just kept them in at night anyway. It's just what we've always done. We prefer them to be in. They can go out early morning and go and do their stuff, but they're in for the night. We know they're safe. So anyway, fed the cats, and I've had depression, so I've been up in my room with my fire stick, and I've just watched crap TV and not done a lot. So Sunday morning, they come up, they have, fed them Sunday night. Monday morning they come up, had the food regardless. I was awake really early because anxiety regarding my hospital appointment, which I will speak about to certain people privately. That was crazy. And then on Monday night, I went to go and feed the cats. So I went to go and get them back in, and couldn't find this box of food that I usually put on the radiator, which is behind my dining room table. Kitchen table. It's not a dining room, it's a kitchen. So it wasn't there, and I thought, I'm sure I opened a box of food yesterday. I'm sure I did. But when you've got depression, I often lose days. No, I don't. I often think I've slept. When you sleep 10 hours, it feels like you've slept 2 days. So quite often I'll wake up and think it's a Friday and it's only a Thursday. I've done that several times recently with just my sleep sessions that go on, because often I don't have the telly on, and I don't go on Facebook, I don't go on anything. So all I know is when the light comes through the windows or when it's dark. And sometimes if I sleep through that and it's still light, sometimes I think it's the next day and it's not, it's the same day. So I think it's the next day, but it's not, it's the same day. So I gain a day. So that's often quite good, actually, when I know that it's still the same day. Sorry, I'm itchy. I have taken my antihistamine. I've taken 2, actually. So I goes down to feed the kids. So I'm thinking, well, I know I get confused. I know with the brain frog that I've had since COVID and menopause and everything that's sort of happening with me at the minute with hormones and whatnot, that my brain, my memory is absolutely ridiculous. And I just thought, oh, well, maybe I just thought I'd open. So anyway, I gets out a new box of food. 12 sachets. Cats get 2. 1 each. And they get the sprinkles on top. Sorry, I'm doing this off camera. Sprinkles on top. And they gets fed and the door gets shut. So Tuesday morning, I gets up and I'm feeling really ill because of Monday's anxiety. I goes downstairs, and all over the hallway floor, all over the kitchen floor, there are empty, chewed up sachets of these cat food sachets. So me just assumed they'd raided the recycling bag, which they have done before, just because it's hung up on near the back door, so that I can just fill it up, and then when I go out, I can just chuck it in the recycle bit. Sorry, I'm itchy. And I just assumed it was that, so I didn't think any more of it, just picked them all up. As I was picking them up, underneath the kitchen table, there are 2 empty boxes of cat food. Wonder where they came from then. Have they been knocked off the radiator? So Sunday's one that got knocked off the radiator, and then Monday's one that got knocked off the radiator. And the three of them, so I think the cats jump up there and knock it off. And between the three of them, they all have a food fest. So between the three of them, they have had 10 days worth of food in 2 days. No, 20. Yeah, so 10 days. Plus the food that they normally have on top. So 11 days worth of food in 2 days. So now I've got to go shopping on Friday to top it up, because they've now only just got enough. It's going back in the cupboard now. I'm not leaving it on the radiator. I've done that for over a year and they've never bothered it. But now they know it's there, I can't leave it there now, because they're going to keep checking it out, thinking they're going to get it again. No, they're not. It's back in the cupboard now with the treats. I mean, I'd never leave the treats out, but they've never bothered the sachets before. I suppose because they're sealed, they don't smell. Like, once the treats are open, they can smell the treats, so they do attack the treats. But they've never, ever, ever bothered the sachets. But, yeah, so that's cost me 2 lots of boxes of food for them to eat in 2 days. So, yeah, they're back in the cupboard. So I've now got 1 box left. But these were supposed to last me till next Friday, when I was due to go shopping again. Because, again, this is... because I have to get the bus there, it's still an anxiety trip. It's getting better. I take my shopping trolley that Freddie kindly left behind, which has been a massive help, because I just place everything in there and I can pick up 4 or 5 boxes of food, 2 packets of biscuits, loads of treats, and just fill up the trolley, take it to the till, empty it all out and fill it back up again. Because when you go to Aldi, there's no collection point. You just have to shove it back in quick, because they just whiz it through. So yeah, I've got to go shopping again now on flipping Friday rather than next Friday. So the little buggers. But yeah, I was like, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for your support with my depression and making all that mess, 1, for me to clear up, but 2, I need to now face shopping a week earlier than I was already planning on, because I had it all in my head ready for next week, with my own bits that I want as well. But no, cats are like, cats say no, little buggers. So anyway, hope you're all doing well. It has made me giggle, as much as I was annoyed yesterday having to clean up all the mess and realising now that I only have 1 box of cat food left, which I never get down to 1. I normally go shopping when I've still got 2 left, so that I know I'm never going to run out, because the last thing I would want is for me to have a depressive episode and not be able to get out the house when there's no food left. So when I know there's at least 2 boxes left, 24 sachets, I know I've got 12 days of food. So I know with my depressive episodes that last usually 4 or 5 days recently, up to a week. But then I know if I've got 12 days, I've got nearly 2 weeks worth of food. I haven't got that now. So I'm trying not to stress about it at the moment. I've organised a lift on Friday to go and get the food, so I don't have to get the bus. I will have to get the bus back. This person will drop me off, but they won't bring me back. But at least I can get there and get it. And I think that will take some of the pressure and the stress off of the planning of getting there, if that makes sense. So, a bloody nightmare, little buggers. Anyway, I hope you're all having a... Oh, God, I really need to sort my hair out. It needs dyeing again. Look at them roots, man. Going back to my roots, yeah. Again, when you feel like shit, you don't look after yourself. Some self-care. I need some hair dye. Actually, there's about 3 different shades there, isn't there? There's the very, very blonde. There's the middle blonde. And then there's the not been out in the sun blonde. Because that doesn't stay that dark if I go out in the sunshine. My hair is never that dark. Not if I go out. So that's me not being out in the sun. Blonde, not so blonde, not been out. Roots are a giveaway. Anyway, have a lovely, I was going to say wanky Wednesday. I don't mean that, do I? Hump day it's called, isn't it, Wednesday? Happy hump day. Sorry this video was longer than I thought. I thought it was only going to be 3 or 4 minutes, but I've obviously waffled a lot, and it's now nearly 10 minutes. So if you stayed that long, I'm really, really sorry. But do comment, do say hi, hashtag replay, whatever, and I will speak to you all soon. Love you. Bye.